This AI system can publish TikTok videos 100% automatic. Just drop your videos into a Google Drive, set your posting schedule, and the AI system will create matching captions and set the publish time of each video according to your schedule and publish them to TikTok. Publishing to TikTok with an automation like this sounds simple, but here's the problem. There is no direct integration with any of the automation platforms like make.com or N8N. So you would only have two choices. Get the TikTok API, which requires an approval process and is technical to set up, or use AirShare, which costs you $149 a month. But then I found a simple shortcut in this video that's not only easy to set up, but also free to use. So today I'll show you how to build this AI system to fully automate posting videos to TikTok, even if you've never automated anything before or thought it was too complicated. If you want this automation to set up instantly, you can grab my pre-built system that you can directly install into your accounts. It's available inside my AI automation and agent templates subscription, where you get ready to use workflows, blueprints for systems like this. You will find all the resources mentioned throughout the video below in the description of this video. Make sure to stick around till the end because I'll break down the exact cost of this automation, and I'll also show you how to get this AI system to publish to Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, or any platform you want. The first thing we need is to go to here. You find this resource sheet below in the description of this video, and here we click on make.com. This is the automation platform we will use, and here you can set up a free account, and this is more than enough for us and for this automation. So get started for free, and once you have signed in, you will be directed to this dashboard. Here you click on create a new scenario. The first thing we need is a Google Drive module, because this is the automation and how it starts. We drag our video files into a Google Drive folder, and then everything is handled for us. From there, the captions are generated, they are published to TikToks. So here we go to Google Drive, and here we type in watch, and then it should watch files in a folder. Now here we need to create a Google connection. And if you click on add, you will see there is this note here that you need with a personal Google account, you need to follow this guide because there are additional steps you need to get it to work. And this is, if you're a beginner, a rather complicated process, and it still often doesn't work. And the easier way to do this is you use a Google Workspace account. So here, you click on here, and then you can set up a free trial for 14 days. And this is a Google Workspace account. So per month, it will cost you about €8. And there you got a lot of other cool features. You have like 30 gigabytes of storage, which is important, right? If you upload a lot of videos to your TikToks, and you also get a personal email address. And then this is much easier to work with, because then it's just about clicking on sign in and then signing in with your Google Workspace account. In this case, this is mine. So I click on it, I click on continue, and that's it. Next, we need to specify the folder to be watched. So this should be the folder. We go to Google Drive. Make sure to switch to your Google Workspace account, the account we have just used to sign up here. And then I click on create a new folder, and then I just name it TikTok video uploads demo in my case. And then this is the folder. And then I can go in here, I can click on choose folder, and then a folder should appear, as you see here. And then it says all files type to watch, and here is the limit. So this is basically where you can set the limit. Okay, how many files do you want to upload at once? I would set it to 30, and this is a safe limit. You can use this as well. So if you set it too high, the issue is that with this make.com automation, they could hit a timeout, because processing like more than 30 videos may take more than 15 minutes, which is the limit. Like after 15 minutes of an automation, it hits an error of a timeout. So the next module, we will hit a Google Drive module, and this is called get a share link, because now we need to get the link of the uploaded file so we can further process it and eventually also submit it to our publishing platform. Now here we're gonna select the same Google account that we have just connected. Click on there, select the same account again, click continue, click allow, And now here we will just, here we have basically a list of different informations we can get from the first module we have just set up. And here the only thing we need is file ID. And here it's important, select a reader, it's already pre-selected. Here we need to select anyone. This is important so that anyone can use and read the file of our video, which is essential for our publishing platform to access the file. Now it's not done yet. We still need one more step, so we have the final proper link that we can process. And to do this, we need a set variable. So we find this under tools. Here, set variable. And here we have the variable name. It's just converted video URL. And this needs to be a proper format that I've figured out that, and this needs to be a proper format so that, and here we need to put in a value, and I have this value in this resource document, and I will tell you why we need that. So here, first I need to match the same file ID that I get from here, file ID. And this is a specific format of a link to our video, which contains a few elements that are essential so that it can basically, so that our publishing platform can download the video from our Google Drive and upload it to our accounts. And that's why we need this. So what do we need next? Now we have the Google Drive link. Now we want to store it in some sort of database, and we use a Google Sheet module and a row. And here you need to sign in with your Google account. But before you do that, we need to do an extra step, because we don't just need any standard Google Sheet, but I've prepared a special Google Sheet for you. You can access by clicking the link in the description below this video, where you'll find this resource document. And there here, we click on make a copy. And this is the Google Sheet that we will use. And I will just call it YouTube Demo Setup. And this has two important features. First, you can set your preferred schedule date. So the goal of our automation is we drop a bunch of videos in our Google Drive folder, and then they will be automatically scheduled based on our preferences. So here it would be like those videos will be distributed, like 4 videos will be scheduled per day, randomly between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Now you can change this like any time you want, right? So from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. and then there will be like 3 videos a day distributed between these times. And here we have the information from the video we need to publish it to our platforms. So now, before we can start, there's a setup. Like this is a customized Google Sheet which has a custom menu. So I need to complete 2 steps to get it to work properly. First, I click on Authorize, click OK. Click here on the Google account. Then here you need to click on Advanced and scroll to the bottom. And then you need to here to click on the last line here. Also here, click on Allow. Okay. And the final step, we need to click on Install. Okay, good. Now, make sure you know what this Google account is. So if you go on here, it will display the email address you've logged into, which is important because this is the email address we need to log into also here. So here, when I click Sign On with Google, I click on Sign In with Google. And here I select the same account that I have this Google Sheet in. Continue. Allow. And now when everything went well, I can click on here, choose the sheet. And I can type in the name, YouTube, I think Demo Setup. Sheet name, we need to select the videos because what we want to do now, we want to store the video URL in this column here. So here I go in there, so there's the column, they're already loaded. And there comes the converted video URL. And that's it. The other thing we want is caption text. So the caption text should come from the actual transcript and the content of the video. And to get the transcript, we need to have a tool that allows us to get the transcript from a video. And this is, we will choose that here. It says transcript and audio file, but you can also transcribe video files. And we use a service called Assembly AI. And this is, and to add your connection, you go in here. Then I go to the next link here, Assembly AI, you click on that, and there you just sign up for free. And once you've signed in for free, you will get an API key here. And you also, they give you credits, like you get $50 of credits. And here I get my API key and I put it in here. Click save. And here in the audio URL, we will pick converted video URL. Language code, the language of my video is English. So I will just leave it empty because it's so cheap that it doesn't make a difference, and that's all I need to do. And then we need another assembly AI model. Now we get Transcript. And here it's the same connection. We've already established it. And here I will just select ID and then save it. And next, now we have the transcript of the video. The next step we need is, we need some sort of tool that turns the transcript into a caption for our TikTok. So the right structure, maybe even some hashtags. And I'm going to use OpenAI. So you can use any AI model you want. And here I click on create a completion. Now, if you haven't already connected your OpenAI account, you need an API key. So I go in here, click on that link. You sign up for a free account. You can sign up with the same account you have for ChatGPT. So first, you click on settings. If you've never used it, you need to add some credit to your balance. So $5 is enough. And I will reveal later in the video that it's still very, very cheap because the only thing this AI model does, it turns the transcript into a caption and it almost costs nothing. So it's less than a cent. Then we go here to API keys and then you click on create a new secret key. Just give it a name. And then select a project, default project, create secret key. Copy that. Go back to my make automation. And click save. Now here we select the model. I will just select the latest model here. Here add message, role user. And now here comes the prompt. And I've already prepared this in the sheet. That's transcript to caption prompt. Just will grab it, paste it in here. Do a little bit of formatting here. Here we have, basically it works. So first I tell it what type of caption do I want. Then I give it an example of a caption for TikTok. And then I have some rules like what should it do, what should it not do. So I even have specified the hashtags because these are the hashtags I usually use for my videos. So you can just change them out for yours. And then we have the transcript. I will delete that. And this is basically a transcript comes from our assembly module here. And then I click on save. And the final step is I want to save the caption that is generated back to my Google Sheet. So I click on Google Sheet. In this case, I need update a row. And then here I need to find the sheet again. So it's YouTube demo setup. Sheet name, we need videos. And here needs the row number. So it should be written in the same row where the URL was saved. And to get that row number, I need to scroll down to my first Google Sheet module. And here it says row number. So that's what I need. And then here in the caption text, this result. Now there's also something else I want, video ID. So I also want to save that. So let's go to the bottom. So this should be basically just the file name. That's it. And there we have it. Let's click save. And now we can do a first test run. So before we can do the test run, I need to go to my Drive folder and I need to upload a video here. So let's just upload one. Here. Now the upload is complete. And now I go here and I click on run once. And then it finds the new file. It processes it. It saves the URL already here. Then it already generates the transcript for me. Then it generates the caption and it saves it back in here. And as you see, it is working. And now what you see already happening, my Google Sheet has already assigned a schedule time for this post. And it did so based on this. So if I drag this down a few more columns, you will see that in the next minute, it will assign a scheduled date for all of these based on my settings here. Now you can see it has scheduled those posts, and let's go back here. We have like 3 posts between 8 to 10 p.m. at random times. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 8 to 10 p.m. And here we have the next day, 1, 2, 3, and the next. So this will continue. So now we have our videos. the captions, the video URLs, and the schedule date stored in this Google Sheet. But how do we actually get them published to our TikTok? So the first thing you need here, let's go to our link. You need to set up a Zapier account, and you can use the free plan. So one task in our case is like 1 video per month published. So you could publish like 100 videos per month using the free plan. So once you've signed up with your free plan, we go to home, and there we go to create a Zap. Now here we go to trigger, and there we will use Google Sheets. The event is new or updated spreadsheet row. Now here, make sure you sign up with the Google account that this Google Sheet is in, and then click on continue. Now the spreadsheet, we want to have the spreadsheet here, which is the same name and like this spreadsheet. Let's drag this over here. And there the worksheet is videos. The trigger column is schedule date. So this is when it should trigger. Whenever a new schedule date is added by our Google Sheet, then it should trigger, then it should run. Now we'll click test trigger. It will get an event I can use here as the test. Click on continue with selected record. Next, I need Buffer. And before you can use Buffer, make sure to sign up for a free account. So here we have the link to Buffer. And there, if you go to pricing, you see you can schedule 10 posts per channel in advance. And if you want unlimited scheduling, you will just upgrade to the next plan, but you can start the 14-day free trial first. And then here, you need to select add to queue. Then you sign up with the Buffer account you just created. Organization ID, we just pick this one. Channel. Now here, we need to connect our channels first. So here you go to Buffer, in your account, you go to publish, and there you go to show more channels, and there we find TikTok. And then you will be connected to the TikTok account that you are just logged in on your computer. And then it will be connected. And then we should be able to see it if you refresh results from the dropdown. And here comes the text. So this text comes, if you click on the plus here, this is the caption text. Now the video here is the video URL. And now we need to change the method to schedule posts. And then it loads the date placeholder, and there we just select schedule date. And then we click continue. And then we will just click on test step. Now the video will be sent to Buffer, and it should then appear here in the scheduling. And now you see here, the post was submitted. And we can also check the time here. So it's 2:56. This was the post. Let's check what was the time we have sent. This time it says 2:56. That was the due time. And to see the correct time, so this should be the exact time that you have in the schedule date here. And before you can see that, we need to go to home, and you need to set the time zone. If you click on here in the drop down, you go to settings. Then you scroll to the bottom, and there you need to select your proper time zone. And after you've done this, the time here will be the exact time of this. Now let's go back to our automation. And first I will delete this video from the folder. We will do a quick test to make sure our automation works. So I will also delete these entries here. I will go back to my Zap, and then I will click on publish. I will close it. I will rename it here. I will take TikTok demo tube here. Then I will go back to my Zaps. Make sure it's activated, okay. I also go to Buffer. I will delete this post again. Now I go to my drive, and I will upload 6 videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the videos have been uploaded. Now I go into my automation, and I click on run once. Now the Google Drive module will detect, okay, all the new videos that have been added, and then it will process them. Now the automation has run, and also the dates will now be scheduled one by one. And in parallel also, the Zapier is already running. Now when I go to my Zaps and I click on View History, now it will take a few minutes before you see anything here, but here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. And then I go to Buffer and I see all the 6 videos were scheduled. Now we will also check that if the times and dates are correct. So the first video is 28th of February, 7:57 a.m. And then I go to the bottom, yes, 7:57 a.m. That's 2:58 p.m. Yes. Then we have 10:03 p.m. and then we have March 1st, 7:59. Yes, so this process works. Now that we have confirmed our automation works, the last step is to decide when it should run. So when you decide to let it run depends on how often you upload your videos to TikTok into your folder. Let's say you upload your videos once a week. So let's say every Saturday you create all your videos. So we'll go days of the week. And then I will go to Sunday. And then at Sunday at 1 a.m., like the next day, like on Saturday, I upload all the videos in here. I drag all the videos in here. I want to be scheduled for the following week. And then on Sunday, this automation. Then on Sunday, here click activate, click on save here. And then on Sunday now, this automation will then go into this folder and watch all the new files that have been added. So then basically I can leave it as it is. I just know that, okay, I need to upload the videos until Saturday, so they will be then scheduled for my week. And they will be scheduled according to my schedule here. So this is also what you need to decide first. And you, like how many posts, how many videos should be published per day and which times should they be published towards. And once you've set this, you can close the sheet again, and then you know, okay, and then this automation will run. So you will upload all your videos until Saturday, and then you know on Sunday, they will be scheduled for the following week. So that's one way to do this. Or if you say, okay, but I also I upload the videos, maybe every day I upload a few videos, then you can set this trigger here. We go back to run every day, like at a certain time. You can say every day at 0 or at midnight, this runs. Every day at midnight, this automation runs. And then every day at midnight, it will check if I have uploaded new videos. And if I did, it will schedule them. And then it will just go back. Make sure it's switched to on. And then you can close that. Once you've selected the schedule, you can close that. And the only thing left for you to do is you upload the videos here. And then they are scheduled automatically and published to your TikTok. Now that the automation is working and running for you, the big question is, how much does it actually cost? So I give you an overview here of the pricing, which you also find in this document here in the resource. I made like 4 different cases, like 30 videos a month, 60, 90, and 150 videos a month scheduled through this automation and published. And here are different tools that we are using in our automated process. And here's the total sum of what it will cost you based on the usage of these different tools and their corresponding pricings. So here, if you upload 30 videos a month, it will cost you only like $8 because the only thing you need is a Google Workspace account. If you want 60 videos a month, it's going to cost you $14 because there you need the Buffer professional plan. So basically the professional plan means, or the next plan of Buffer is like allows you to unlimited scheduling. Now even you could use it even here, right? Because in the free Buffer plan, you can only use like schedule 10 videos in advance. But you also have a free trial of 14 days where you can schedule unlimited videos. And on 90 videos a month, it's going to cost you only a little bit more because the only extra cost you have is a little bit more OpenAI costs from creating the captions for the video. But you see how cheap this really is. OpenAI is really, really cheap. Also here, Assembly.ai, the transcribing service. Like here, I assume that a video is like a minute long, and this is how much it will cost you. And here you see also Zapier is free because you have 100 videos a month for free to be scheduled on one platform on TikTok. And it will show you in a minute how to also quickly connect it to get published to other platforms as well, like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, or whatever you want. And then here, but if you only have TikTok and you want to schedule 150 videos a month with our automation, you will have to upgrade. First, you update your Make account to 10 like the automation we have set up in make.com, to the next plan. And then we also need the Zapier next plan, which gives you 750 tasks per month. So you could potentially publish 700 videos a month through this automation process. And then your total cost is like $55. What does it cost me to schedule one video? And here is the breakdown. Here, it would only cost you 37 cents per video. And if you compare to the time saved, like to upload one video manually, to create the captions for the video, like type the captions and put it in TikTok, I found it costs me like 5 minutes. And even if I only schedule 30 videos in advance per month with my automation, it will save me like 2.5 hours per month. And if I have 60 videos, it would save me 5 hours a month. And if I have 90 videos, 7.5 hours. And here in 150 videos, it will save me over 12 hours per month. Now, what if you also want to connect your automation to other platforms? It's really, really simple. First, you will go to Buffer. You just connect the other accounts you want to publish to. For example, if I want to also publish to Instagram Reels, I connect here, make sure my account in Instagram is converted to a professional account. Then here I click on Admit. The main Instagram account will be loaded and connected. Close that window. And then I also, let's say I want to publish to YouTube. I connect my YouTube account. Continue. Select my channel. Now you can do this with all other platforms you want to use. However, if you want to create more than 3 accounts, you need to upgrade your plan to the next plan. But let's just leave it at this for now. And now the next thing I need to do is I will just create a duplication of my Zap. Because now I also want the posts to be scheduled to this platform. So the only thing I need to change is here in Buffer. So first let's change the name here. Let's say this is Instagram. And the only thing I need to change is in the configuration setting, I select the channel, and now I select Instagram that I've just connected. Now here I just need to make sure the media is video, and then the video link is inserted, the scheduled date, okay, this can stay the same. Okay, and then I will test the step. And you see here, it was scheduled to my Instagram account. So let's click on Publish. Then I click on Go to my Zaps. And then let's do the same for YouTube. So let's just duplicate that. Duplicate and edit. Change the name. YouTube. Go here into Buffer. Go to Configuration. Select my YouTube channel here. Here, okay, there needs to be a title. Well, I could select the video ID, which is basically the name of the video name. So then make sure that the file name of the uploaded video has the title in there. So that's what you would use here. Or I would just say title of video. Here we need to choose the category. Let's just select the one you want. Okay, notify subscribers, made for kids, schedule post, okay. So that's everything selected, continue. Let's click test step. Let's go back to Buffer, and you see here, when I scroll to the bottom, the video here was scheduled for YouTube Shorts. Okay, so now click on Publish, go to my Zaps, make sure they're all switched on, and now whenever I drag videos in here into my Drive folder, there will be automatically scheduled to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Now that you've fully automated the publishing process of your social media videos, what if we could also automate parts of the video creation process? That's what I will share in one of my next videos. If you don't want to miss it, subscribe and turn on the notification bell.